Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be taking a look at space stock, and if you've been following my channel for a while now, you know that this is one of our most popular stocks to talk about and trade. So I want to show you what I'm seeing on the stock right now and why I want to bring you this video to alert you guys of a possible trade that I see happening on the stock. Now, in the past, I've been extremely critical of this stock and especially of the way the stock price rises when we do get some kind of hype-related news. Now, a lot of people know that you can trade off the hype. We've seen plays like Peloton, Tesla, etc. outreach what they should be worth and continue pushing up even higher because of the hype around a company. But unfortunately, I don't see that same projection for SPCE, for space stock. And that's why in the past, I've told you guys, do not buy the stock when they are at these all-time highs around $28, or even when they ran up here to $24. I told you guys, wait for the market to consolidate and find a clear direction, and then we can jump in when we see the real price strength on the stock and when we see some organic growth that shows us investors jumping in for the long term and not just people trying to jump in for a quick profit. So that's the difference between what I'm seeing right now on the stock and what I've seen in the past few times that we actually ran up. So like I said, in the past, we've ran up and then immediately sold off following. But coming into the last run up we had, I said, guys, come on, this news, this market sell-off is going to cause space stock to continue trading downwards for a small period of time. Look for a buy around 17. And if you watch my last video, that's exactly what I said. And now we're looking at highs at around $29. And I want to show you guys why this is different than the other last time. So if you've seen the other last times, the price completely collapsed. We sold off very, very strongly, continuously staying below the 200 EMA and 50 EMA, which show us price direction until we hit these lows at around $14. But last time we sold off very strongly. We instantly, or very soon after starting the sell-off, came up back above the 50 and 200 EMA, and since then have held that price. So differently than the other times, you can see that we have had bounces to the 50 and 200 EMA, but last time they weren't able to hold this price. They weren't able to continue trading back upwards, but this time when we tested the 50A and 200, they were able to continue pushing up. So what this tells me is that price has a lot more strength this time around than in the past when we've rocketed up. And now we're seeing the price even test these all-time high levels multiple times. So in the past, we've seen the level get tested one time and then immediately pull back to sell off. Now we're seeing price really stay up at these levels and test multiple times. So all these factors are giving me a lot of bullish feeling about this stock and really making me think that they could break upwards and see price highs of around 38 or even back to all-time highs of 42. So the first thing that I want to show you is this rectangle here, and this is for where I will be watching to actually open or close a trade. Now, right now, I'm not holding shares or options on this company, but I am looking to open a trade, and one of the main things that I'm watching for will be a break of this rectangle. Now, what this rectangle represents is basically where price will trade in before making a move to the either downside or the upside. Now, as you've seen with my past videos, once this rectangle does break, price goes absolutely crazy in the direction of the break, and it usually represents a great opportunity to catch around 200 to 300% return on options, or even 10 to 15% return on a stock. So that's why I really want to show you guys this rectangle. If price does come above $29.50, I will be looking for a long-term swing to the upside, a very long-term swing, probably into January or February of next year, because I want to catch at least $10 of movement on this stock. I think that they are going to rocket up and look for a pause around this first level of grouping here where these candles are grouped up. So that's around $35. And then if they can break again above 35, then I see them moving to $42. Now, the good part about this sector, and especially this aviation technology, and one of the main reasons why I was bullish in the past, is because we haven't really had a lot of news really related to these companies yet. Now, we haven't had a first space flight, we haven't had entertainment in space, etc., like what this company wants to do. So the fact that we are still far away from an actual date of something happening, the soonest seems to be in early 2021, is going to be what's holding this company back. And one of the main reasons why I said that the last few run-ups weren't based on any fundamental reasons that the company was actually getting better. But now I really see us as being close to the dates of when these things will happen. And I think that a lot of investors are jumping in for the long term instead of people just jumping in on the hype. So that's why I really want to jump in on this latest opportunity. If they do come above $29, I will be grabbing some longer term shares and especially some longer term options to play up to around 35 and looking for a large break to 42. Now, the best case scenario for this play is that we see a sector rotation from a lot of those NIO type stocks, those EV stocks that are selling off right now because of the China news. And those people can come and put their money in these space industry stocks or in this new sector that's coming out, which is the space entertainment. So if that does happen, I feel like companies like space could easily double or triple in value if we do see some successful tests starting to come out in 2021. So long term, I am extremely bullish on this company. I think they can continue up to around $42 by 2021 in January or February. I think that's what price they will be sitting around if they can have a bullish break right here. If they do see some more resistance and the market starts to sell off tomorrow, then I will be looking for them to test at around $25 and see a large bounce to the upside around $25. So if that does happen, then that's when I will be entering into my play at around $25, which is also where I see them testing on the 200 EMA. But if they do break to the upside here tomorrow or the day following, they've been testing it very strongly and showing a lot of strength here on an intraday basis. So that's why I want to bring you this play as soon as possible so you guys can keep an eye on what happens within this rectangle, because that's where price will give us a clear direction of what's going to be happening. So like I said, if we come below the rectangle, we break out of it, then I'm looking for some bouncing around $25, some reversal around $25. But if we do break to the upside of the rectangle, then I'm looking for $35 to be our first level of resistance, a little bit of consolidation at that point, and then trade up to 42. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is a company that I've been bullish in the past. I'm now changing my mind on them. I see a lot more opportunity with their stock than downfall here over the next few days because of the fact that they've already ran up and shown us these levels in the past. I don't think that it's too scary to really invest in this moment, and I don't think that it's too risky to even invest now and hold until 25 or hold until long term, because I don't think that they will be retesting levels of 14, 17, or even 20. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Link in the description down below to our Discord, where we do daily trading, daily signals and plays for completely free. So join that if you're interested. And also don't forget, link in the description to the TradingView if you want to completely free get on this platform that I'm showing you right now, TradingView, and also help support the channel. Don't forget to click that link down below. Thanks, guys.